Hey, what's going on, guys? All right, today I want to talk about why you should never buy a Shopify course or a drop shipping course. Now, first and foremost, let me state that I'm all for courses. Okay, it's a time saver. Basically, you either have one of two things. You either have time or you have money. Okay, so if you have money to spend, if you have money to invest in building your business, there is absolutely nothing wrong with buying a course. As a matter of fact, I recommend it in certain situations. Because what this is going to be is this is going to be a shortcut for you. No, courses probably aren't going to take you from nothing to a multimillionaire overnight or even in a week. But what the courses are going to do is they're going to give you a foundation. You're basically going to accelerate your learning, and this is great if you have money to invest. However, if you don't have a lot of money to spend up front, I would not invest in a course. And the reason is, as I stated, this is not going to be a magic pill. This is going to be a shortcut. So if you don't really have the money, I'm not saying you can't come up with it, but if you really don't have the extra money to invest in a course, then unfortunately all you have is time. You are going to have to invest the time in learning the skills yourself through trial and error. Now, in the long run, this may actually be better because you will know the ins and outs. You know, you always hear those cliche stories, and I know some of them are true, where the CEO starts as the guy, the janitor, emptying garbage, just sweeping floors. And then 20 years later, he shows up for work every day. And then 20 years later, he's the CEO. And he's the best CEO the company's ever had. And he takes the company to new heights. And that's a very common story or narrative. And it's absolutely true, though, because the reason he is the best CEO is because he knows everything about that business from the ground up. Now, that's how you would ultimately become the best internet marketer or the best business drop shipper or the best e-commerce star. It's to do everything learning from trial and error from the ground up. However, as I stated, that is going to take time. So if you don't have the time and you have the money, you're going to have to buy a course and you're going to have to get the shortcut. But now, back to why I say you should never buy a Shopify course or a drop shipping course. Obviously, I've never taken a Shopify course or a drop shipping course, but I've seen them, I've looked at them, and basically they're teaching kind of the same things. Of course, how do you set up your Shopify store, which you can learn for free. As a matter of fact, I have a 2-hour tutorial. I'll put a link in the description below if you want to get access to that. I'll show you from beginning to end how to get your Shopify store set up, and I even talked to you a little bit about Facebook marketing in that. So go ahead and grab that link. And once again, that's free. Now, beyond that, these paid courses, they're going to teach you things like niche selection, and maybe they'll talk to you about influencers on Instagram. And these are all things, but what you really need to be learning, okay, you don't need to learn Shopify. You don't need to learn drop shipping. They are not like this weird thing or this exclusive event or this one-time opportunity. You need to learn how to become an internet marketer. You need to learn how to sell. So to take a drop shipping course or a Shopify course, for the most part, I'm not saying they're all bad. I'm just saying for the most part, they're just going to be packaged crap. Once again, you don't need to learn Shopify. You need to learn marketing. You need to learn sales. You need to learn customer acquisition. You need to know how to treat your customers well and follow up and increase sales. This is all marketing. You need to learn how to build your brand. So once again, like I said, I'm not saying all courses are bad. I'm not even telling you to not take a Shopify course. If you find one that looks good and you trust the creator of the course, sure, go for it. It's going to be a time saver more than likely. However, keep in mind, as you're thinking about this business venture that you're in with Shopify and drop shipping, don't focus on the specifics as much as focus on learning marketing and sales, because that is what is going to set you up for the future. Don't think about what's going to happen next week or next month. Think about taking advantage of an opportunity to set yourself up for life right now by learning the skills that'll translate across any business for the rest of time. All right, thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel. We'll see you soon.